Hi, everyone. It's Jess Behrens here in New York City, coming at you live to help you press the easy button with your business. We've had so many amazing things come out in the last week, and we wanted to do a call to just kind of go over them, answer any questions, and kind of strategize a little bit with how you can really use these to grow your business. So first and foremost, one of the things that I'm most excited about is our Style Club. So basically, what Style and Dot was finding is about 66% of our customers only shop with us once, which is crazy. So the Style Club is really meant to bring back those repeat orders. So to kind of go down through the logistics of everything, for $29 a year, your customers get free shipping on orders over $100, 10% back in product credit that they need to spend within the next 60 days, access to private sales and special offers, and then a really great welcome gift, which is valued at $50. So at the end of the day, the welcome gift itself is going to be worth it for them to register in the Style Club with us. So if you think about it, style sessions are how you actually meet your new customers, and then the Style Club is how you'll increase your order over time, and how you're going to maintain a better connection with your customers. So the idea behind this is that you're going to have people shopping with you more, and that you're going to increase your order because to get the free shipping with Style Club, your order is going to have to be over $100. So that's just kind of the logic behind that, if that makes sense.
So it's a minimum of 100 every purchase?
Yeah. So once they sign up, say that again, Charlotte.
That's to get the free shipping.
Yes, to get the free shipping.
Just by show of hands, I know there's only 5 of us on here, but just by show of hands, like who has bought more stuff on a website to get free shipping?
100%.
Yeah. So that's the whole idea with that here. And they told us that Welcome to Director that not having free shipping is the ~1 reason for cart abandonment for online retail. So that's the ~1 reason. People put the stuff in their cart and then they'll go to shipping, and like, yeah, $5.95 is not that much, but it's the ~1 reason that people will be like, oh, like I have to pay shipping, and they'll like X out of the screen.
Yeah.
So versus having them be like a little prompt that says like, add $26 more and you'll get free shipping, and they'll be like, oh gosh, like let me just go back and see, like, is there anything else I want? And so I think it's going to be like huge for us.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
So this will also give you a reason to reach out to your Style Club members more, right? So if, someone becomes a Style Club member and she purchases $150, she's going to receive 10% back in product credit that she needs to use within the next 60 days. So she'll receive $15. So you, as her amazing customer service stylist, is going to reach out to her probably within 30 days and say, oh my gosh, well, actually sooner than that, honestly, to follow up to make sure she gets her order. But then you're going to remind her that she now has $15 in credits with you to spend within the next 60 days. So it's going to give you at least 1 to 2 times a reason to reach out to her to spend those credits. So that's great because you can then book shows from that. And we'll go through that a little bit in a second, but just think about it that way. You're not going to be like, oh, hey, like wanted to make sure you saw our new collection that came out. Like that's also a really great way to provide amazing service to your customer, but to then reach out and remind them that they have credits to spend with you. That's an even better reason in my opinion. You can kind of piggybacking off what I was just saying, you can share how she can increase her credits by hosting, and we'll talk about that in a minute. She can redeem it on a complete look now. So you can use your product credits towards apparel now, which was not an ability earlier on.
Who's excited about that? Let's just like highlight that for a second. Hello, free clothes. Is anyone happy? I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's amazing.
That was my third point to talk about tonight, okay? Just chill, slow your roll.
It's like double emphasis of it. We'll talk about it again.
Slow your roll. And then when she redeems her credit, she's probably going to spend at least $100 to get that free shipping. And then she'll get 10% back in product credit. So it's this vicious, amazing rolling cycle that is going to just pop up the number of times people shop with us, which is really great. So our Style Club launches in 7 days. And if someone hosts between 5/15 and June 30th, when they host a show, they get a free Style Club membership. So any shows that you have on the books in that 45-day period, your hostess is automatically going to get a Style Club membership. So just
That's amazing.
that's another incentive to have someone host with you in May and June, which is great. So that's kind of the number one way to get people to join, in my opinion, in the next 45 days. What you'll do at your trunk shows moving forward is make sure to highlight this in your group hello. I mean, the welcome gift itself is a reason to add on the Style Club to their purchase. Side note, we do not earn any commission off the Style Club membership, but I think it's going to pay triple, million, whatever fold going forward. So do not even sweat that. So mentioning it in your group hello and then during checkout chat. So if someone is already over $100, adding on this $29 Style Club membership for them to get free shipping and then an additional $50 gift with the purchase of it, I think is, a hands down no brainer in my opinion. I do not know what the free gift with purchase is. I'm assuming they're going to be telling us that on 5/15. So just
tell you a little bit more about that.
Oh, great.
So it's going to be every single quarter, it'll change, and it's going to be an assortment, almost similar to Trunk Show exclusive offers, and it's actually up to a $59 gift. Like, I'm pretty sure the Carrie Larry necklace is one of them. So
nice.
They have a variety in there. Like, there are things that are for the more simple girl or things that are more trendy, and it's going to pop up on Dottie just like TSEOs. So,
which is amazing.
Yeah, they're eligible for the free gift as long as their order is at least $50 pre the $29 fee. And then they can add on the gift. Just they wanted to keep it at the same threshold as TSEOs. So like it'll pop up that they're eligible for both of those things. And then as long as it's over 100, they'll get free shipping on that first enrollment order. And they'll also, of course, be earning the credit back too, no matter what the size of the order is.
Does the gift count towards the $100 minimum or no?
No.
Like if they have $50 and they add the free $50 gift, it doesn't count.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have any other? I'm gonna do this in little chunks. Does anyone have any other questions right now on Style Club?
I have a question. Did they say? Because I know other companies do similar things to Style Club. Did they say the $60 window versus like a longer window?
The 60-day window?
Yeah, $60.
That's
$60.
that's just to drive your rate of repeat shopping.
Okay.
So that you're it's not like, okay, they shop with you. Okay, because here, like, let's just have a moment of truth. Has anyone ever drop the ball on following up with Trunk Show customers? No, I mean, nobody on this call, right? No one has ever like dropped the ball on that ever. Like, maybe they sort of like all of a sudden it's like 3 months from the Trunk Show and they're like, yeah, I never did that. So it's just to like give you that reason to where maybe if you didn't do it like right away, now it's like a no-brainer because you're going to be getting those emails just like what we get with the hostesses. That's like so-and-so's credits are going to expire. And now it's like, you would be like a bad friend if you didn't reach out to her and not let her know that her like $14 is going to expire. So it's just a way to keep the timeline tight and give you that reason to keep them coming back to you more quickly. I think that the longer the time goes from when someone shops with you once, like the more unlikely they are to repeat shop with you again. And the stats show, I'm going to totally butcher this, that it's, only a third of customers are repeat shopping with us again, but those who shop with us a second time are 50% more likely That might be totally wrong. They're statistically more likely by a certain amount to shop with us a third and a fourth time. So it's just building that customer loyalty and giving you a reason to be like keeping in touch with them and having them have you on their mind.
Well, and think about it this way too. I think Style & Dot does an amazing job with our marketing emails. Like I don't get Style & Dot, shopping emails every day. I get them once a week and I like it that way because it's not super aggressive. I'm not so annoyed. I just don't like go through and delete it. But with that being said, our customer probably doesn't have us in the forefront of their shopping mind, right? As opposed to like J. Crew and Old Navy and Anthropologie and whatever, I'm getting daily emails from them. So as annoying as that is, I'm still thinking about them more. So it's like a good and a bad, you know what I mean? So the fact that now I shop online constantly. And so the fact now that I'm going to be reaching out to my customers more and they're going to be reminded that they have these credits, we're just going to be on the forefront of their shopping mind. And I think it's just like Charlotte said, it's going to be, hello, don't have us forget about you either kind of thing. So it's going to work both ways.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the Style Club. I was curious about the time frame. I was kind of hoping 3 months because then we'd have a new collection come out.
Well, with the style drops though, that's not even going to matter. I mean, they're going to have all kinds of stuff.
Drops? I thought I heard that weren't.
So monthly style drops are going to happen basically all the time now. It's not going to be a ton of pieces, but it's going to be enough that if they have every single piece from the last collection, they'll still have things to purchase. You know what I mean?
Honestly, like it's highly unlikely that they bought everything that they liked at the show that they shopped with you at.
That's true too.
I mean,
yeah, very true.
Who only likes like 2 things?
We're all stylists.
Someone who actually only likes 2 things didn't join the Style Club. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, I think I'll pass because all I like are the sparkle studs, and I'm fine.
No one buys sparkle studs from me ever.
Really?
I don't know
That's
why.
so funny.
They're like $19, but no one buys sparkle studs.
Well, whatever is like the go-to thing that's like someone who's like trying to find something. Whoever bought that didn't join the club, and so bye.
That's the point. Anyway, I didn't mean to derail. I was just curious.
Just kidding. You're still gonna follow up with them because you offer great customer service.
That is 100% true. Okay, so next thing I wanted to chat about was Hostess Rewards. So Hostess Rewards did slightly change. I want to preface this by saying we, in my opinion, have the best Hostess Rewards program that a company with our same business model, I don't think anyone holds a candle to ours. I think if I think about some of the other events and parties or whatever that I've hosted for friends, I didn't get anything. I got like some free sunscreen, or I got like
10% off your order. I've gotten that once and I was like, are you serious? I don't even get a free lip gloss. Like what?
Yeah. Right. So first and foremost, I just want to like give some snaps to our Hostess Rewards program because our hostesses get totally spoiled by this. So the reason that this update happened is basically so we were allowed to incorporate apparel. So we're now allowed to give our hostesses free clothes, which is amazing. We created this bonus booking program where I'm going to go over that in a second. And then introducing the product credit back for customers with the Style & Dot Style program. So there was a reason behind this. It just wasn't like, oh, we don't want to give hostesses a certain amount anymore. Like, let's just change it. You know, there was a reasoning behind this. And at the end of the day, our home office made a really strategic decision. And so it is slightly different if you go to the link in Stellaverse or whatever it's called now. And you can kind of compare the charts of what our old hostess program is and our new hostess program is. It's not that different. It's just a slightly different percentage. And like I said, there was the reasoning behind all of that. So going forward, like I said, the 50% off and the free credit will be applied on apparel. There's now going to be a booking bonus. So, you know, for those of us that have been stylists for a little bit, when you book trunk shows at trunk shows, you never want the hostess to feel that you're taking away from, her sales from her trunk show by booking with a friend. You really want to work together with your hostess to book shows at her trunk show, because that makes your life easier. She's having a good time. Her friends are having a good time. It's kind of like a tit for tat situation. So now we are actually rewarding the hostesses for encouraging their friends to host with you as well. So for every trunk show that you book at her trunk show that happens within 60 days and that qualifies, so that means the trunk show hits at least $300 in sales, she will receive $25 in credit.
That's good.
So take that in for a second. Okay. So I think that's awesome, because I have hostesses that do that all the time anyway, where they're like, oh my gosh, this was so great. Oh, you want everything? Like, oh, Jennifer, like you should definitely host a show. But now you're rewarding them for doing that, which means they're probably going to encourage even more people to do that. You know what I mean?
If they get like 2 people, say for example, do they get like $50?
Yeah. So they'll get $25 from each show. But like I said, the show has to actually take place within 60 days from the trunk show that you book it at. And then it also has to qualify. So if for some reason, this hostess decides to drop the ball and you guys don't end up getting a trunk show on the books, the hostess that you booked the show at will not receive credit. This also, in terms of the timing, I think was very smart on Stellan.'s like little plan as well, because that means, you're following up for all the people that join Style Club. You're following up, and all the credits and stuff all have like a 60-day time window. So if people are hosting and booking and getting all these credits, it's not like they have to spend them in one little window and then, these are going to expire beforehand. So it's a 60-day window for everything, which makes it very easy for you to remember as well going forward and talking about it.
Here's another thought too that literally I just thought of. I hadn't thought of this before, but if someone has some of the same friends that would be coming to their show that was with the initial hostess, then if you hold the show within 60 days, those friends would be able to use their credits at her show.
That's a really good
that
point
would be
too.
cool. So if you get that objection of like, oh, well, we kind of all have the same friends, then you could say, I totally get it. I mean, this is clearly like your core friend group, but I'm sure you know some other people too from work, or if your kids know other kids' parents, whatever, brainstorm a little bit briefly, but the great thing is like your friends who are here tonight who join Style Club are going to have free credits to redeem within 60 days. So they can totally come to your show and shop with them then.
That's so smart.
Like such a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's super smart.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So the original hostess, say she gets 2 people to book a trunk show, and those trunk shows go on, they qualify and whatnot. If that original hostess, for whatever reason, her show doesn't qualify, does she still get the $50, the $25 from each one? Does that make sense?
Yes, I would imagine so.
Okay.
I think that would be very unlikely, because the guest that books has to have been a purchasing guest at her show.
Yes, that is true. That is
So the chances of it literally being only 2 people shopped on her show and then both of those 2 people booked, I think would be pretty unlikely.
So that actually takes away the risk of someone saying, oh, well, I'm not going to shop tonight. I'm going to just have my show.
Right.
Okay.
Totally.
They have to shop at the show. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay. Any more questions on the Hostess Rewards updates? And I can post the link if somebody can't find it, the new chart that will be effective as of June 1st. And this isn't going to affect like the new Hostess Rewards and stuff, isn't going to affect any open current trunk shows right now. It's going to affect things starting June 1st. So you don't need to, go back to your hostess and say, oh, by the way, it's only going to be, 20% or whatever the new percentages are. Okay.
The tiered charts June 1, but the booking bonus is in effect now.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So another thing I wanted to highlight was the Style Rewards to Charity option. So Stellan has raised almost $3 million through all of our global charity initiatives, which I think is amazing and impressive. I personally, just like as a side note, May is my like fundraiser month. So I have 3 fundraisers this month where I donate all of my commission back to whatever charity my hostess has decided to do. That can kind of like alienate some people. I think they want to give back, but they don't really know how to do it. And we do have pieces within our Style on Deck collection where if you purchase a certain amount of the proceeds will go back to Every Mother Counts, Autism Awareness Month, whatever it is. But I think this new option just gives the hostesses, I don't know, like an ability to just feel good, even if they're not hosting a fundraising trunk show or they have a specific charity or cause that they want to give back to. So through June 13th, hostesses can direct a portion of their rewards in either a $10, $50, or $100 increment of accessories to be put in a box and sent to Dress for Success, Horizons National, or there's 2 other charities. The MOAA, I think, is the that's the what?
The military.
The military, yeah, the military one. So I just think that's a really great option, and it just makes Style on Dot look even more amazing that you can decide to give. We give them an option to then help donate to a cause that we've already vetted everything for them. They just kind of check a box and they can send those pieces there, which I think is really great. So this is another way to kind of reach out to your hostesses and, again, let them know options and just make them love Style on Dot even more. So apparel. Charlotte already touched on apparel a little bit.
Let's just have a dance party about it again. I'm serious. I want to see some moves. Get your hands up. Thanks, Deirdre. Thank you for being the only one to be on board. Gold star for you. Black X for everybody else.
Whatever. So we had a call a couple weeks ago that just went through apparel. And, for those of you that are new to Style on Dot, we only added apparel to our collections as of last August. So we're not even basically a year yet. And what we found, it was a very soft launch. They even didn't attach like a Style on Dot tag to it. That's why you see that the clothing is actually labeled matte, because they didn't want to put a Style on Dot name on it yet, because they were like, how is this going to go? We don't have everything totally vetted out yet. So it ended up being off the charts amazing. Our SKUs are selling out like crazy. Everyone is so impressed with the quality, and everything is just going as great as it could be going. So basically that means we need to start incorporating apparel more into our trunk show looks. So for those of you that are more hobby stylists, or don't do that many trunk shows, think about having about 3 pieces of apparel, whether that means, you wear one to your trunk show and then you showcase 2 on, a bag hanger or off the back of a chair or something. For those of you that have more trunk shows on your books or have aspirations to be selling more or having more trunk shows in the next few months, look to incorporate more styles, obviously. They did, and Charlotte talked about this a little bit on a call before as well, but you want to wear all the clothes, but remember that you're still going to be showcasing them. So if you're one of those people that you only have 3 pieces, you're going to be wearing them. Make sure they're nice, make sure they're clean looking. If you've been wearing them a lot, wear that one to the show. Don't kind of hang that up and show it to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, be smart about it. So the updates on the apparel, we now have a commission boost. So we're getting 20% commission on all apparel sales. We're able to use the product credit for apparel, which is amazing. And so are our hostesses and customers. And then we have this awesome Hoopla swag deal where if you do go to Hoopla, they're going to give you a little carrot where if you buy, I think it's 5 styles, you'll get the 6th one free. So if you're not already registered for Hoopla, we need to get you on board with that, because it's going to be super fun. And this is just another reason that you need to register for Hoopla. And then starting in the fall with our July starting in July, with our fall collection, they're going to be putting a Style and Dot label on all of our clothing going forward. So that's really exciting too. And side note on Hoopla as well, if you guys didn't see, the early bird registration special has been extended through June 8th. So if you're on the fence about coming to our national convention, you should 100% do it. It's going to be in Nashville this year. It's going to be super fun. And that's it.
Can I add one other thing about apparel too?
Yes.
Just like on the theme topic of like pressing the easy button, I know apparel, as Jess like explained, has been a soft launch. It's been a test. They've been, the buys of the quantities have been small, and that's been a test too. I actually would really recommend coming to Hoopla, but also there's a breakout that's like all about the product, and it's super interesting. They did it last year. They did another version of it again when I was at Welcome to Director, and they're doing it again because I think it's fascinating learning more about the process of all that goes into like how they select the inventory amounts. I mean, and some of us on this team might have like backgrounds in merchandising, I'm not sure, but I knew nothing about that. And I think it's super interesting, like all the historical data that they look in, and then like the survey data that they look at, all that kind of stuff. So of course with apparel, we had never done it before. So they were just basically, making educated guesses. And now that they have all the data, they've been able to see more clearly what types of styles are popular, what the size assortments need to be more like. And moving forward, we're going to press the easy button on that. So there's not going to be as much stress around sizes being sold out. They're also going to be buying collections to be like for the full 6 months. So it's not going to be just all these random little drops here and there. It's going to be more like, this is the clothing line, so you know what to expect. And there will be more core styles. So kind of like how we know, okay, like the hammered wire hoops, these are best sellers that have been in the line for a while. You like know you want those on your display. There's going to be like more different colored like Addie cardigans that are coming out. And there's going to be, different styles of Ren. So it'll be kind of the thing where like, if you have those 3 styles that you take with you, maybe those are even just samples that you don't even wear. And so like use that Hoopla bonus to, buy 5, get 1 free. Maybe, 1 or 2 of those are only just your trunk show display ones. So it's like, if you have your one Addie best-selling piece, you don't need to buy it in every color, and you can just show that one at every show. So hopefully that will make it less stressful and less overwhelming of all the styles and being like, well, do I want to even invest in that one? And then it's going to be sold out in all the different sizes and I can't even sell it. I know that's been a little challenging. So just rest assured that that's getting smoothed out.
And honestly, I have 4 tops now, and I'm wearing the crap out of 2 of them. So I will wear them and I will not show them like on a hanger at the trunk show. At the end of the day, having even just one there just reminds you to talk about it. It enables your customer to feel the quality of it. Like it's a $79 top, but if they feel it, they're like, oh yeah, that feels like $79. So even if you just have one that you purchase for that, or maybe you bought one and it doesn't look that great, but you're like, whatever, I'll just keep it, it's fine. Just having that conversation opener, and then you can use Dottie, you can use, the lookbooks or whatever else to sell the other styles. It's not a big deal. It's kind of like how you sell stuff at your trunk shows anyway. Nobody here has the entire collection. You sell from the lookbook, you sell through Dottie, and you have the pieces in person so that people understand the quality of what we have. Which is something that I'm trying to get used to. You know what I mean? So
I'm just curious do you think they're going to come out with a brochure that's just for apparel, or are they always going to put it in mixed with the others?
I mean, I think having it mixed in, again, enables you to talk about it, and it enables them to be reminded that we are a full accessories brand and lifestyle brand at this point, where we sell an entire look. If you were to kind of separate it out, it's just one more piece of literature that they have to look through. Yeah. But if you put it in one big book, they can see the shirt styled with different different jewelry and different bags and different sunglasses. You know, they can buy an entire look.
Yeah.
But also, since they're planning it for the full season, it'll be in the lookbook, but it'll actually be like accurately reflecting the styles that we carry and that are in stock. So it'll be mixed in, but you'll actually be able to flip to that section in the back that has all the apparel styles, and like they'll actually be right. Because right now, like if you do that from the spring lookbook, you know, we have so many more styles that have come out that aren't included on there.
Wow.
And then the ones that are in there, like half of those are like completely unavailable. Like someone was looking at the Ren in the book at my show on Sunday, and she was like, this is really cute. And I was like, yeah, don't look at that. I literally was like, don't fall in love with it. Don't look at it. You can't get it. Oh man. And I was like, it's going to come back, but like not right now, but I'll let you know.
And not until fall.
I know. Maybe in like September, I'll chat. Well, I'll give you a call. You'll host a show and get it for free.
Is it really coming back? Because I totally have people who want it.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
going to
it's
come
coming
back in like more colors and things like that too. So yeah, that's one of the ones that they're like, this was clearly a runaway hit, so we should do more of that. So everyone's going to hop off. They're going to go on and register for Hoopla if they haven't yet, right?
Did everybody?
Right.
Does anyone have questions about Hoopla or like worries about, I don't know, who to room with or whatever? Any questions about any of that?
Or really anything that we talked about on the call.
Or life?
This is
You
really
said-
kind of random, but I was talking to one of the girls I work with today, and I was showing her the website, and she was like, is there a first time, is there like a discount for first time customers? There isn't though, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so, because she was like, oh, is there like any, like a 10% off for your first purchase? But I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. 'Cause
Show her the Trunk Show exclusives. Show her the engravable for 20% off. Yes, your first engravable you get for 20%
That's
off.
what I told her. And then, so I'm hoping she might host a show / housewarming. I was like, okay, that's fine by me.
Yeah, and then she can get into Style Club for free.
Yeah.
If anybody is planning to register for Hoopla, I don't know if you guys talked about this at all, but I was a little surprised, and I gave Virginia a heads up. Like the registration takes a few minutes, so don't sit down and think it's going to take as long as it took to sign up to be a stylist, because that was quicker than registering for Hoopla.
That's a good point, Catherine. Although you can go back, like it'll prompt you to sign up for your breakouts and stuff, but you actually can go back and do it later. Like if you want to if you don't have the time to like read through all the descriptions and you want to go back and do it later, you totally can.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that, but
Yeah, I didn't know that either until someone else brought that up too, and I found that out. So yeah, good point.
Okay, sorry, just to clarify one more time. Every hostess is automatically enrolled in Style Club?
If they host
through June 30th.
If they host through June 30th, they're automatically enrolled.
they have to sell. It has to be $1,000 show.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it.
Virginia, tell everyone to go to Hoopla. Virginia is coming
Everybody.
up this weekend. She went to our leadership retreat and
yes, girl.
awesome. And
How
was so
insane is
amazing.
Morgan's house? Morgan's house.
Oh my gosh, that alone. Like everybody here needs to be at the Outer Banks retreat next year, because it was amazing. It was like this oceanfront, like 20-bedroom house with just like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. It was a wonderful weekend. And, I think, in my brain before I went, I thought it was going to be like, kind of like conference training, and I know there was learning and sharing, and I know there's going to be that at Hoopla, but it was like the camaraderie of being with all these people who are going after the same goals that we are. And it wasn't just about business development. It was about professional development. And it was literally like life-changing for me. Just like spending time with those people, and I don't know, it was just very uplifting, and not even, it's going to impact my business just that weekend. So, and everybody was saying, this is just like a miniature version of Hoopla. Hoopla is like 10 times as amazing as this is, just for like that personal and professional development. So that was all I needed to hear. So I'm all in. I cannot wait. I am now trying to get especially Deidre over here, everybody that is even close to me on my team. I just, it was probably one of the best weekends of my life. So.
Yay.
Yay.
Virginia's a queen.
All right. Well, we are going to get kicked off in less than a minute. Any like last words? If you have any other questions, of course, like reach out to us or comment on the team page. So we definitely want to make sure everyone's feeling like confident and collected. But at the end of the day, 90% of the business is the same. Book trunk shows. That's how you meet new customers. And now you have this awesome retention tool to fuel your repeat online business.
Sounds good.
Love it.
That was a solid way to end the call.
A nice
I was
closing.
like, am I going to finish the sentence? We're gonna get kicked out.
Thanks for all the updates.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.